Round one in the Western Conference begins. The Utah Jazz know that stats, seeds, records are nothing. A storm has been brewing, and they are determined to bring a surge of energy in the opening game against the Los Angeles Lakers. Round one, game one, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. Sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Look at the Lakers. They come in as the third seed, favored to win this series.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wings. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Rubio in at the point. Nailed from three-point land. Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Extremely important. I consider them the North Star. They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map. Generally, where you want to go, the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life. I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. And he sinks the second. Here's LeBron. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Kuzma. James against Favors. James finds McGee. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
Mitchell against Ingram. Now, here's Ingles. Defense is right there. McGee with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. Ingram wide open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
LeBron against Ingles. Back to Rubio. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rubio's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is James. Ingram outside. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rubio dishes to Favors. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kobe are so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. You know, the fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game.
And that was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feel. Yeah. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. James in the post. Ingles covering. Ball with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Rubio. Mitchell outside to the middle. Here's Ingles. Kuzma pulls it in.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Utah called for the foul. Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw missing.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
Crowder, he's checked in for Utah. The Lakers trade. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Rubio with him. He's got 5. Pass to Favors. Rubio in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. From deep. But they recover it. Tries again. Count it. Favors got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
Now here's Ingram. Over Mitchell. Again, Los Angeles. And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect. That motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
Well, you just got to find what makes you tick. Right. And sometimes it's hard for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, you know, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out of them.
Well said.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
On defense, the Jazz. Here's LeBron.
Oh, man.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 5. Crowder goes in. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Back to Favors. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Ingram against Mitchell. Ingram dishes to McGee. Out to Ingram. To the left side wing. Here's Kuzma. Derek Favors with the rebound. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Crowder the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rubio in the corner. It's over McGee. McGee with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Favors. Korver comes in for Donovan, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's James. He's got 5. Here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Well, Kobe, you're known as one of the greatest Lakers of all time. I know you feel there are a lot of guys in that first line of the sentence, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Guys that I've watched growing up. I mean, I go all the way back to the days of Pollard and Mikan, and I've watched them all, let alone the Baylors, the Chamberlains, the Jabbars, the Worthies. I mean, it's just...
What names?
I mean, what franchise has those?
No one.
Right? I mean, if you look up in the rafters and you see all the jerseys that are hanging up there, they're not some of the all-time Laker greats. They're some of the all-time greats, period. Right? And so to be a part of that franchise is just mind-blowing.
Now, here's Kuzma. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
O'Neal passes to Court. Shoots. The Jazz again can't hit it.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul. He's a real force in this league, folks.
For Los Angeles, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Kuzma. And the Lakers with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Now, here's Exum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. O'Neal misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Ingram attacking. A shot off that time, and Utah the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Korver kicks to Crowder. Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
We talked about the importance of stealing one on the road. Coach told me they want to come out, push pace, and set the tone early. He said if we can find a way to take this first game, it gives us a lot of confidence. And if they do, Kevin, just like that, they'd have home court advantage in this series. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Hart. Kuzma against O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, here they come. They need this one. No good on that one. Rondo with some nice D. Let's talk about something that I know fascinates basketball fans, Kobe, having that competitive streak, which is something that runs deep for you. Talk about the desire to dominate and completely destroy your opponent.
Well, it's the spirit of competition, right? I don't think you're doing anybody any service by going out there and competing half-hearted. Right? If you truly respect the person that you're facing, then the right thing to do is to compete as hard as you possibly can against them to bring the best out of them. And that's on both ends of the floor. You can't be a one-way dominant player. You can't just compete on the offensive end and take it off on the defense end. You got to play both sides of the ball.
Your motor never stopped. I mean, that's from our perspective on the sideline, watching you play on both ends of the floor, like you said.
Yeah, you got to keep going. And to do that, you have to train really, really hard in the off-season. I mean, that's a lot of conditioning. It's a lot of weight training, right? You have to train in extraordinary ways in order to do extraordinary things.
And Utah making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in. Cephalosha with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Cephalosha's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Rondo kicks to Chandler. Back to Rondo. And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's Ingram from the arc. Chandler the pass to Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, Seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Exum finds Gobert. Ingram against Korver, and it's Exum in the corner. Shot clock at 6. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Rondo looking around. Lobbed up there for Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
Lakers leading by 6. And league-wide, we see the growth of advanced analytics. So, Kobe, when you saw some of those advanced measures come into play, was there any particular thing that ever struck you as, well, that's strange, I never thought of that before?
There was one time, I think Shane Battier was something like that he was using analytics to do it. He was expressing how it was tough because I was 50% attack to the right, 50% attack to the left. Which was awesome to see that numerically. Yeah. I'd always try to consciously do that and be aware of that.
To mix up your game.
Yeah. But it was cool to be able to see how the numbers could break down a game to that level of detail. It's fascinating.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Gobert is out there with Cephalosha. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Exum in at the point guard position. Korver dishes to O'Neal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Exum deciding where to go with it. And Gobert kicks to Cephalosha. 3 on the clock. Exum's shot is off. Lakers leading by 6. Caldwell-Pope outside. 3-pointer. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And for the Jazz, they're shooting about 42% so far. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ingles kicks to Cephalosha. Passes to Exum. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. James with it. Now defended by Exum. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now here's James. He's covered closely. At the Hart from downtown. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the post-up, a big part of your offensive arsenal as well, Kobe. You were comfortable physically to do that. With your skill, it seems to be losing maybe some emphasis in today's game. What do you think?
Well, in the playoffs, you have to be able to post the ball up. You know, even if it's not on the block post, you still need the mid post.
More half court, more it's a slow down game.
Well, if you think about it, if you run screen rolls and isolations on the perimeter, defenses can simply stunt and get back to the shooter. Right? If you have teams that are fast and long, that dribble penetration is not going to work because they can close down the lane and recover the shooters. But if you can mid post or post, now the defense has to come down to get you. You have to come all the way down. They can't stunt recover, right? So offensively, we're doing our team a service because now I'm freeing up shooting. Right, so the posting up in the mid-post is a big key.
Here's Mitchell. Favors trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket for Mitchell. LeBron passes to Caldwell-Pope. LeBron against Ingles. James kicks to Caldwell-Pope. And the 3 off target. That focus, Kobe, you were talking about knowing where everybody is and feeling a situation. Seems like that's something you're born with, right? You can learn only so much, right?
Yeah,
but there's something innate in the way you are.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's certain things that are just naturally there. And I don't know if it comes from whether 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, whatever the case may be, and being around the game so much, watching it so much. There's certain things that are just naturally there.
They get the rebound. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Rajon Rondo. And a switcher also for Utah. Ricky Rubio checked in for Kyle Korver. Jazz trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Los Angeles on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. Roby, I know you made a habit of studying those players who came before you, watching tape. If you could give one example of a move or a shot that inspired you by watching footage and how you were able to implement it in your game.
Oscar Robertson's baseline fall away.
Which was, I think, that's Kobe Bryant's baseline fall away.
Yeah, I mean, because he had great size, so if he would use his body and put his body on smaller players, just take them down to the baseline and then raise over top of them and shoot. And that's something I use quite a bit.
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
With great effect. With great effect. Caldwell-Pope against Mitchell. And too long on the shot.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
LeBron passes to Hart. Back to James. Over Ingles. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Rubio. He's got 5. Outside Favors to the middle. Kicks it to Cephalosha. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hart back to James. Here's Hart. By Cephalosha. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Ingles finds Cephalosha. At the top of the key, Favors. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now the pass to Hart. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Pass to James. Launches a 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And that layup is usually going in, especially when the defense is as lazy as that.
Chandler kicks to Caldwell-Pope. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. James has a 2-pointer. Crowder with the steal. The feed to Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
Caldwell-Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
Well, not really his best quarter. As far as scoring, let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rubio against Ball. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Dishes it to Mitchell. Rubio in the corner. 5 on the clock. Trying his luck deep. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Los Angeles, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. And he's good on the second. Now, here's Rubio. He's got 5. He kicks it to Favors. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. It's good from long range. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
To the inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
So good at threading the needle. Awesome past the size and passing ability of Ball. Tough to defend against.
Jazz trail by 15. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Ingram against Mitchell. Left side Favors. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Ingram. Nails the 16-footer. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
Here's Ingram, and it's sent back by Mitchell. They get it back. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Los Angeles leading by 13. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Inside shot. And that one's good. Ingram. He's got 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lobs it up for Favors. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Exum comes in for Ricky Rubio. Mitchell's shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. The Lakers making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 13. Ball, the pass to Bullock. Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Back to Bullock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Exum finds Gobert. Now O'Neal. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And Utah making a change here. Korver's checked in. .131 left to play here in the second quarter. Good. O'Neal's got 7 points.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
No, thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
And you know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Bullock. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
O'Neal misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Ingram outside. Back to Bullock. Over Exum. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the Lakers, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 18. Ingles against James. And here is Ingles from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Ball against Rubio. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles leading by 15. James dishes the ball. McGee. He's got 7. Ball, the pass to Ingram, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
He just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
Jazz trail by 15. Rubio taking his time here. Mitchell kicks to Favors. Shoots over Kuzma. Favors can't get it to go. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Rubio outside. Ingram against Mitchell. Outside Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Favors. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Ingles. Guarded by McGee.
You know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's James over Favors, and that misses everything.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Knocked loose. Ingram with the steal. Up the floor.
Whoa! Talk about bringing it.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Habit, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Utah calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And stolen by Kuzma. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Rubio, the pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Ingles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Derek Favors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball with it. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Ingram. From deep three-point range. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingles in the corner and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often. An unfortunate, unforced turnover.
Here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Now, here's Ball. And McGee kicks to Ingram. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 17. Ingles finds Gobert. Stolen by Ball. Ingram against Mitchell. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Simply missed a connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
Lakers leading by 19. Ball, the pass to Ingram. The dish to LeBron. And it's Ball in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That's tipped. Ball against Rubio. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Sefolosha. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. Back to McGee. Ingram outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look for Utah. Crowder, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Korver comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Here's Gobert, outside Crowder. And the pass to Exum. Crowder kicks to Korver. Pass to Exum. Clock at 6. A floater. McGee with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Crowder. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Rebounded by McGee. Los Angeles leading by 19. Outside Korver. He kicks to Gobert. And stolen by James. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Gobert. Korver dishes to Sefolosha. Knocks it loose. 5 on the clock. to end the cold streak. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cephalosha's got 6.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Ball with it, now defended by Exum. In the corner, it's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Exum finds Gobert. Cephalosha against LeBron. And here is Cephalosha. He's got 6. Back to Korver. And there's the pass to Exum. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma. Easy to see how he gets these calls.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Chandler comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Exum passes to Gobert. Korver kicks to O'Neal. "13 feet away." Rebound the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Utah has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Crowder kicks to Korver. Pass to Exum. Outside Korver. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Los Angeles with some changes. Josh Hart, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ingram. Los Angeles leading by 21. Now Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Hart. Launches a 3. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. Crowder kicks to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Exum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Exum's got his second basket.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Rondo with it. Out to the right wing. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his second bucket of the night. Jazz trail by 21. Korver dishes to Gobert. Exum kicks to Gobert. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. A nice shot by Exum. Exum's got 7 points in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Hart kicks to Rondo. To the paint. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell-Pope fighting the score through contact and making it happen.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. .121 left in the third quarter of the game. Exum finds Favors. Here's O'Neal. From the arc. But they get it back. Korver passes to Favors. Now O'Neal. He's guarded by Chandler. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Kicks to Exum. Back to Crowder. Pass to O'Neal. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here is Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Los Angeles. Holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Taking a look at the Jazz. Jay Crowder out there with O'Neal. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Favors, and it's Korver in at the 2. Poked away and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers leading by 18. Now here's LeBron. He kicks it to Caldwell-Pope. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Favors. He dishes it to Crowder. Baseline jumper. No good off the back of the rim. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Hart kicks to Rondo. Good D by Rubio. Jazz trail by 18. Dishes it to Crowder. Pass to Rubio. Now here's Favors. Back to Rubio. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rubio's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Jazz. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. LeBron outside. Pass to Hart. Pocket 6. Back to LeBron. Over Ingles. And it's LeBron missing. Utah shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers leading by 16. Rondo finds Chandler. Caldwell-Pope outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to James. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Jazz trail by 18. The pass to Favors. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Mitchell passes to Favors. Over Hart. And that one's good by Favors.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Hart. Stolen by Mitchell. Inside. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Back to Favors. Rubio in the corner. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And Utah again with the bucket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Timeout called the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one. Guys?
Misses the fadeaway inside. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Crowder. Down low. Kicks it out to Rubio. Back to Favors. Stolen by McGee. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Hart the pass to Ingram. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16, and he makes that one. 20 points for LeBron.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Rubio finds Favors. Ingram against Mitchell. Passes it to Crowder. Ingles in the corner. Down low, stolen by McGee. Ingram left side. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 18 points for Brandon Ingram.
Boy, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Rubio outside. Here's Mitchell. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Hart has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Hart. And Utah also making a switch. Gobert's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Kicks it to Ingles. The pass to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. It's deflected and stolen by LeBron. And they're on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Kuzma. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
You got to keep Kuzma in front of you, especially in transition. Once he gets behind you, it's done.
And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Gobert, guarded by McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingles. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kuzma's game offensively very solid, rock solid. This guy can get it done any place on the court. He's certainly a guy to watch out for.
Rubio, the pass to Favors. He kicks it to Mitchell. James against Ingles. Right side Favors. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And here is LeBron. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to LeBron. Beyond the arc. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Utah shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Rubio finds Gobert. Now Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Ingram. Again, the Jazz score.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And stolen by Favors. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Ingram. And Favors kicks to Rubio. On the wing, Ingles. Clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
A different look for Utah. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Favors. Korver comes in for Mitchell, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Sefolosha. Mitchell comes in for Kyle Korver. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Exum. Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. And Utah has possession. Rubio with it. Pass to Gobert. Back to Rubio. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
Rondo kicks to Bullock. Rondo against Rubio. Back to Bullock. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Lobs it up for Favors. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Rubio. Utah calls timeout.
And start to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going. That should emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Rondo against Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And that one's good by Favors.
Kevin, it certainly hadn't been for lack of effort, but still, his team needs him to do more out there.
Passes it to Bullock. 1:58 left to play in the final. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 12-4. Mitchell.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Rondo with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Caldwell-Pope outside. Misses the three. The Jazz shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Rubio, and the Jazz, another three.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
And it's Rondo penetrating, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good. Bullock. And so Bullock nails both of them. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell against Caldwell-Pope. Lays it up off the glass. 17 points for Donovan Mitchell.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Lakers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Catching the defender slightly out of position that time. Rubio takes advantage, now goes to the line.
For the Jazz, Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Favors. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Korver in for Mitchell.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Utah making a change here.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Jazz. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Rubio against Rondo. Hangs in the air, and it's good for two. And the Lakers lead by 10.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it. and that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 10. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Korver. Bullock with the rebound. Outside Rondo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.